Hilary Swank is a two-time Oscar-winning actor who's taken on some of Hollywood's grittiest roles. She comes from humble beginnings. She grew up in a trailer park. She lived in a car until she got her big break. Well, now she's as much an advocate as she is an actor, with her campaigns for transgender rights, as well as working with military families. RAJINI Vaidyanathan talked to her about her rise to the top and just being a woman in Hollywood.
Let's talk about Boys Don't Cry, your breakthrough film, we should say. You played a very interesting character. It was a true story, of course, of Brandon Tina.
I was not aware of that story. I think that this movie, I didn't know at the time, I don't think anyone realized the kind of catalyst for raising awareness and consciousness of very important issues surrounding gay, lesbian, transgendered, questioning, and bisexual people. To this day, I mean, almost 15 years later, I have people who come up to me and they say that that movie was they gave them the ability to come out with their family, and they sat down and watched that movie with their family and said, this is how I feel. This gives you an idea of how I feel, and this is how what's going on inside of me. It's a movie that really transcends gender in a lot of ways, and it's about love, and it's a reminder that no one can tell you who to love. That's our birthright. It was interesting to have people who had very negative thoughts about that, about gay and lesbians, and said, you're straight, and somehow because you were straight and telling this story, it made me look at it in a different way, and I'm much more open-minded. But just to think of the importance of that, and I had no idea.
We're asking interviewees to nominate a woman who's inspired them.
Yes.
Who would you nominate?
I would like to nominate Erin Gruwell. She is an extraordinary woman who I had the honor of playing in the film Freedom Riders. She talk about instilling belief in at-risk youth, kids who would have never believed in themselves without her believing in them first. I feel like teachers, talk about unsung heroes. A teacher can literally affect your life for the good or the bad, but the idea that a teacher can make you see bigger, think bigger, and inspire you to be your greatest self. And Erin took these kids who, most of them were gang members. None of them had any desire, let alone a thought that they would graduate high school. A lot of them were the very first in their family to ever graduate high school and then go on to college, and are now working with her and her foundation. Again, they just needed someone who believed in them and said that you can and that you're worth it.
Hilary Swank, of course, talking to RAJINI.